Stop solving, start evolving. Sounds kind of weird, right? I mean, aren't we supposed to solve our problems? Well, what if I told you that the best way to fix something is to stop trying to fix it at all? Stick with me here, because today we're going to dive into this really powerful idea. So, let me ask you something. Does this feel familiar? Are you solving the same problems just over and over and over again? You're constantly putting out the same fires, maybe it's with money or relationships or even at work. It's exhausting, right? And you're not alone in this. It's so common. Today, we're going to figure out why this happens, and more importantly, how you can finally break free. Okay, so first up, the problem-solving trap. See, we're all taught from a young age to be problem solvers, right? To just face things head on. But what if that exact instinct, that thing we think is helping us, is actually the very thing that's keeping us stuck? Yeah, it's a total paradox. We think the solution is to just solve harder, push back, fight it. But that usually just keeps us stuck in that same loop. We get so focused on the symptom, the thing that's right in our face, that we completely miss the real root cause. It's kind of like desperately bailing water out of a sinking boat, but never even looking for the hole. Okay, let's make this real. Take the money loop. This is a classic. You don't have enough money, right? So what do? You hustle. You work harder, you pick up extra shifts, you finally start making more. And you think, whew, finally. But then, almost like magic, your expenses creep up. Or, bam, a huge medical bill or a car repair comes out of nowhere. And just like that, you're right back where you started, still stressed. And hey, this isn't just about money. Not at all. Think about the relationship loop. You're unhappy, so you end the relationship. You find a new partner, you're excited for a fresh start. And maybe for a little while, it is great. But then, those same old issues, the same arguments, they just reappear. The face is different, but the core problem feels exactly the same. You end up unhappy all over again. So, if just fighting the problem head-on doesn't work, then what's the answer? Well, this leads us to a pretty radical new idea. It's a completely different way to think about all of this. Here it is. Stop solving, start evolving. This is it. This is the whole thing. Instead of pouring all your energy into fixing the outside problem, you turn all of that focus inward. You stop trying to change the situation, and you start working on changing yourself. That right there is the key. Okay, but what does evolve even mean in this context? It's not just, thinking positive thoughts. No, it's way deeper. To evolve means to shift who you are as a person on a frequency level. You're changing your internal patterns so completely that you just don't attract those old problems anymore. See the difference? The problems don't get solved. They just become totally irrelevant to you. All right, that sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it? How do you start evolving? Well, it all boils down to looking at 4 core patterns inside yourself. These are the big 4, the 4 patterns that make up your personal frequency. Number 1, your emotional patterns. 2, your thought patterns. 3, your belief patterns. And finally, number 4, your action patterns. Think about it. Your recurring emotions, your go-to thoughts, what you deeply believe, and what you actually do every day. I mean, these are literally the building blocks of your reality.
And this is where the magic really happens. When you start consciously changing these internal patterns, actively choosing a different emotional response, thinking a new thought, questioning an old belief, taking a new action, you are literally rewiring yourself from the inside out. You're creating a real, tangible shift in your personal frequency.
So what happens when you do that? When you change that internal frequency, something absolutely amazing happens. You start attracting a whole new reality, one that actually matches the new you.
I mean, just look at the difference here. With your old frequency, you're stuck in the same loops. The same problems just keep showing up. It's a constant struggle. But with your new frequency, you start attracting better outcomes. Those old problems, they become obsolete. It's like a whole new spectrum of possibilities just opens up for you. And that's the ultimate payoff. It's almost like a law of nature. Once your frequency shifts, what you attract into your life has to be better. Your outside world simply has to change to match your inside world. You're not fighting the current anymore. You become the current. So, I'm going to leave you with a question to think about. What's that one problem you keep trying to solve? And what would happen if you just stopped? What if you took all that energy you're using to fight it, and instead, you focused on evolving yourself? What one tiny internal pattern, a thought, a belief, an action, could you start to shift, like right now? Because the real power to change your life isn't out there, it's already in you.